Hello and welcome to the video. Today we're going to be talking about some things that have been happening off screen. Because, well, if you're unaware of the drama that has been happening, the video that was recorded sometime last week, there was this issue where not a single one of us was ready on time. So what I ended up doing, was making an intro. So I made the intro and then we proceeded to make the video. I then edited the video, and as I was uploading the video, I accidentally deleted all of the files. So I spent like 12 hours over Sunday and Monday trying to recover them, and yesterday I finished editing them. Today it's uploaded. Later today it will release. So over Monday I was trying to recover the files. I failed, but because neither Brett nor Pavlais deleted their own perspectives, by getting them back, I was able to reconstruct basically the video, except that it didn't have any of my perspective, which makes for an interesting experience. What the hell is that? Okay, we don't need to see that. And because my perspective was lost, I wasn't able to put the intro that I made, which covered basically everything that has been happening before that video, in that video. And because of that incident, I wasn't in the mood to create another intro for the video that was recorded after that, which I think was recorded on Monday or last Wednesday, one of the two. So today I'm going to kill two birds with one stone and cover everything that has been happening on the background. Some of it might have been mentioned in the video. I haven't had a look on it yet. Yeah, I'm just going to be making it. One of the first things that I have been doing was expanding the arena. This one, it was in the, I have expanded it both horizontally and vertically. As you can see, it's reaching basically the roof of hell, and yeah, it's pretty long. You can ignore the graves completely. That's for a different time. That's gonna be featured in the next video, not this one. So it's a pretty long arena. Yeah. And because at the end of last video we were able to beat Skeleton, we also managed to find Mechanic. So we got Mechanic to move in, and with Mechanic I was able to get Teleport, and because I forgot that I no longer have Pressure Plate on here, so we'll just have to, move back. This reminds me, on the background, Pavlais was doing a lot of fishing, and when I was playing alone, I asked him to lend me some of his stuff so I could grind fishing items. So I got shell phone. Yeah, I got shell phone. There's that. Another teleporter that we got is this one, which leads to the surface mushroom biome. You can completely ignore Truff over there. Not related to anything. Definitely. I was also able to finish the elevator, so that we have both the elevator and a teleporter to the surface. And related to this structure is something that appears above it. Fascinating. Which is the sky bridge, which is now complete. Yeah, it's a lot. Another thing we got is pylons. We already had a jungle pylon, we already had mushroom pylon, but I built, among other things, desert pylon, which is here next to a structure that Pavlais used for fishing, which I'm hoping to use to make Pavlais fish for bass statues, because we don't have a lot of those. Snow pylon already existed, but I expanded it, put more NPCs in there, and put a graveyard below. And the 3 NPCs here each have unique items that are only sold in graveyard biomes. So I've been using those, I'm gonna be using them some more. Ocean biome is relatively unchanged, but below Ocean biome I managed to find Aether biome, which yeah, we got Aether biome now. Yeah. Alright, so we have Aether biome. We used Aether to get some items, but there's a lot of items that we don't completely understand. We might explore some in the future, who knows. Yeah, I expanded this so that it could house more NPCs. And I built another teleporter which leads to the surface for convenience. I tried building a forest biome in order to get a forest. That's useful. I completely forgot about this item. I was looking for it off screen a while ago. So I managed to... I built a forest biome, and unfortunately, yeah, NPCs don't care. They don't sell the forest biome. The reason for that, as it showed up, as as it became apparent. The reason for that is relatively simple. It's because on one of those seeds that we have, part of Zenith seed, the cavern layer becomes forest layer, the underground layer becomes caverns layer, and surface is nothing at all. There aren't any pylons for it. So this was completely useless. But yeah, thanks to the fact that we have we have a pretty easy access to the corruption, and I used the corruption in order to build an arena for each of roads, which we used in the last video that I'm gonna be editing tomorrow. Not the last video, the next video. That's right. Give me something to eat. Do I not have any food anymore? It's possible that I don't. Another teleport that we have in here is here, invisible, because I put the extra paint on it, and it leads here. I've taken a design from a Reddit post, and using this design, we are capable of accessing every single crafting station, and there are a lot of chests around it, which means this is the peak for crafting, and if you open the crafting window, it sometimes lags the game a little bit, and it takes quite a while to load. So let me just craft some food for myself. Yeah, Paul has been fishing, so we have a steady supply of food. I'm pretty sure I mentioned it in a video already. And yeah, you can just come in here, quick stack the nearby chests, and you're going to get rid of every single item. While building a hell arena, I managed to get massive amount of guide voodoo dolls, which we have been using in tomorrow's video. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Because I was pretty bored of the last one set that I've been using, I have wanted to craft Playbringer set, for which I needed squids, for which I needed ocean, for which I need to make a new one, because the one that we got, because neither one of those that we got natural suffices, because both of them happen to be corrupted, and because they're corrupted, stuff doesn't spawn in there. So this is corrupted, and I had to build this thing using bottomless water bucket that always got via fishing. So that's neat. I also managed to get some shark points, which are going to be relevant for Exer, because he has been able to join. Because he missed one session, we got him some archer gear. He then moved to a different location, which means he didn't have his the same profile, so we had to give him the items again. Yeah, great experience. Next to the mushroom pylon, I built an arena for the sole purpose of grinding minor armor, which drops from minor zombies. I set it up in a way that I was able to grind a lot of mobs, with, you know, increasing the amount of mobs that would spawn with water candle, with shadow candle to negate the NPCs, which might reduce it. Graveyard also increases spawn rates. Something else that Graveyard does is that it allows new enemies to spawn. So I've seen some ghosts, I've seen some statues, which are these incredibly annoying mobs, which killed me a lot of times, and the first time I saw them, they did in fact surprise me. So that was great. Is that one of them? I'm pretty sure that's one of them. The way statues work is that they look like statues, it made similar like the mimics look like mimics, except they're not when you place them. So... okay, this one is not a statue. Okay, good. That would scare me. Using the statue mob, I was able to grind a lot of statues, including one extra mana statue. But it's not like we didn't have a lot of those anyway. Alright, I didn't mention that actually. I explored the surroundings of the ocean, during which I found this pyramid. Well, actually that was after, you know, finishing elevator, where I managed to get myself sandstorm in a bottle. I found the dungeon, in which I was able to get one golden key before last episode, and in this island, I believe, this sky island, I got Red Balloon, which I combined into Sandstorm in a bottle, which means I had the best mobility. But you know, I didn't mention the last time because I forgot I got lost. So I also did a lot of exploring. One thing I didn't mention that I think maybe I should is that Pavlas together with Exer have gotten our arena in order. So both of them worked on demolishing all of this thing. That poured a lot of lava in here, and Pavlas using magical water bucket was able to turn it into obsidian, that was mentioned in the last video. And Exer then put walls on the background so that hostile enemies wouldn't spawn naturally. So yeah, that's that. I think that's everything. So this is going to be a very short video. So but this is just a little bit of information for you that would have otherwise been completely lost. So very much, thank you all so much for watching. If you like this video, leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you maybe tomorrow. Who knows? Who knows when I get to edit these things?